Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Welcome back to the
Emotional
Pendulum.
Indeed.
Yes. How are we doing today?
I'm good. How are
Did I
you?
pronounce the H? Do you think
Not really, no.
The H?
I think you should do it more.
No, not today, not today. How are you today, so?
I'm good.
Good.
Running around the city.
Ooh. Of
Follow-
Brera.
Following a man and his goal.
We'll talk about it in a few. Alright. Did we shake? Or are we ready to start? Or because also, please tell
no,
first.
go ahead. You want?
Did we explain the podcast last time? Is it still necessary?
Maybe.
Should we?
I can do
Or
it.
yes, please.
So this is the Emotional Pendulum, a podcast where we talk about good things and bad things that happen in our life, and we think that it's important to talk about them. So that's what we do.
Indeed.
I saw you were very focused on what I was saying.
Yes.
Appreciate it.
Yes.
So yeah, that's it. So we can start with the good things.
Let's start. You push first or I push first?
I feel like this is not stable. Okay.
Hey. Nice.
I don't remember who started first this time.
I think you did, but I'm not sure. But
Maybe.
you can do it again.
No, you can go with the bed.
We always start with a bad one because for us it's not about making sense. Stop making sense. But it's more like usually to leave the good things in the end is better. Could be better. So my bad thing of the day, of the week, of the recent times is it's related to I don't know if it's tendonitis, but I have pain in my tendon. I started having it 2 or 3 weeks ago, and it was worse during the last days. Okay, and this is already a bad thing, but what I wanted to talk about is the fact that I realized today that instead of listening to the pain and my body, instead of taking the chance to relax a bit more, to slow a bit more, I did slow more because I didn't run this week apart from today. I didn't run for 6 days. And instead of listening more to my body, trying to understand what was going on, maybe also see a specialist. Instead of doing that, I was mad that I was in pain. I wouldn't say I was in pain. It was a bit slightly bothering me until this morning. Before this morning. So this is my bad thing of the day. I didn't listen enough to my body. I ignored it. I thought, this fucking tendon is bothering me. When will it pass? And we shouldn't be mad. It's also normal to be mad, especially when you have an upcoming competition, or you use often that particular muscle or tendon in this case. But yes, I didn't listen.
Yeah, also maybe we tend to talk about our body like it's separate from us. But we are our body, so I'm like...
We don't talk enough about this thing.
So when you're like, why is my head hurting?
Yes.
Like, you're hurting, like your head is yourself.
Yes.
Maybe that's a symptom of something else. Maybe your body's to talk to you, to say, hey, slow down.
It's always a signal. Not every kind of pain or every kind of illness is a signal of what you did. Unfortunately, there are illnesses that
it just happens. Yeah.
Yes, but like this kind of muscle pain or I don't know, back pain, neck pain, is something we did. Not to blame ourselves, but to understand ourselves better. What did I do that I can avoid the next time?
Yeah.
Well, this is, I think it's I think from my perspective, so please take this carefully, but from my perspective we look like a healthier society but also we also develop more kind of pain, because for me it's related to the fact that we are always speeding up the way we live.
Yeah.
Not everyone, of course, but on an average. And speeding up, we have less time and space to listen and to understand better what's going on with our bodies, with our mind.
Yeah.
And that's what mainly generates illnesses, fatigue.
Yeah. Also, I was thinking how, there's the stereotype of the Gen Z and the boomer, where the boomer is like, when I was your age, I was going to work even when I had fever at 40 degrees and I had a fucking appendicitis. I was still making money, and now...
And they are proud of it.
Right. And now Gen Z are trying to be like, hey, if I'm not feeling well, and also maybe pay attention to your mental health. That's something that is also very important, not just the physical body. And so that's like taken as a weakness if you do that. Like, you shouldn't stop when you're hurting, and that's crazy.
Because those kind of boomers are still very relevant in today's society, though. That's why. Yeah,
but also now it's kind of like going to the opposite, where like if you're a Gen Z or like you're doing that, then you're like a snowflake. Like you're weak, because to be a man or to be an important member of society, you need to grind all the time. You need to be productive and to always do more. I'm like, please,
come on,
let's stop this buffoonery.
Yeah, it's actually the other way around. I believe it must be the less you do, because at some point, what else do we need? What else do we need? I mean, in materially speaking, because we need more kindness, we need more love, altruism, and such. But what else do we need to produce? Don't we have already everything?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like
we have also
I wish that inventions were more like health related. Like, yes, they found out the cure for cancer. Yes, now you, even if you lose a limb, you can still do everything you needed. Not like AI that is literally. I mean, we don't have to talk about AI, but I mean, AI is very useful in like medicine and whenever they do like surgeries and stuff.
This like, is what they say. Yes.
Like, I feel like there is a place in AI has a place somewhere that is very specialized context, but now they gave it to the mass, and now everything is fucked. But that's another subject that we cannot talk about. Maybe it's too long. But
hey, the world is burning. But here's my car being sent to the space.
But I was seeing I saw this video of this blind woman, and she was using the glasses, the one that can record, to ask like what colors were stuff, or like what she was looking at. And I'm like, this makes sense as a use, instead of people like recording videos of them eating food, or
Will Smith eating spaghetti,
or like them asking like questions to people that they don't even know they're being recorded and stuff like that. So it just, anyway.
Yeah.
We always sound like boomers. We're like, fuck boomers, and then we say whatever the boomers say. Anyway.
It's right. It's right. So we already have two bad things, but now it's your turn.
Yeah, my bad thing is also related to the body. So that's
okay.
Yeah, and it's about when people make comments on your body that you don't want to hear. Yeah, that sucks, and that happens to me often, mostly when I'm home with my parents, but it happens every time, like very often, at work, at school, whatever. Like, it's very normalized, maybe now a bit less than before, that like people can just say stuff about your body, like, you gained some weight, or like you lost some weight. I'm like,
Yes.
no, it's not like there is this thing in our brain that gaining weight is bad and losing weight is good. So people are like, if I tell you look skinny or you lost weight, then that it's a compliment. It's not. It just like you're telling me something that
Could be not, yeah.
Yeah, you're telling me something that I know because I have a mirror and I know my body, so
Yes.
I don't need to hear it. Like if I ask you like, hey, what do you think? How do I look? Or like, did I lose some weight? I'm going to the gym. Can you see that I'm going to the gym? Something like that. Then of course when it's requested, it's different. But I really dislike not requested comments on the body because they can be triggering, even if you think they're a compliment. That's it.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. We never know what's going on in the other person's mind, even if it's a stranger. Sometimes I think I still don't know the result of my thoughts. But sometimes I think, but for example, sometimes I see or videos or even in live, in person, people complimenting strangers. And okay, if you say, I don't know, I'm in love with your drip, or I love your outfit. I personally never heard of someone being offended because I said I love your outfit.
Yeah.
But sometimes I'm thinking, I don't know. For example, I for a long while, I was I don't know how to explain. I'm also a bit tired today, but with my hair, I had a bad relationship with my hair.
Mm-hmm.
So every time someone was commenting my haircut, I was so embarrassed.
But because you didn't like it, or just
because I was always touching my hair. I was always trying to move. It was never perfect. Not perfect. I mean, I didn't care. It was. I never liked my haircut. So when people were commenting, I love your curly hair, or I love your this new haircut, I didn't like it. Okay, that was mainly my problem. But sometimes I'm thinking about this. That we should think twice, or at least ask for consent to the. If it's someone we don't have confidence with, we should just shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
If it's a family member, someone close, maybe we could just ask.
Yeah.
Somehow it's.
You do that sometimes with me. You ask me.
Yeah, can I say something about your hair or about your body or. But also there, because I mean, if someone comes to you and asks, can I say something, and you want to know. I mean, I don't want to know what you want to say, but now I want to know what you want to. So it's complicated, but going back to the root of what you said, you should never comment someone's body. Sometimes I'm asking you. Do you think it was since I started running? If I lost some weight, and then you comment, and that's peace and love.
Yeah.
But why the fuck should you start commenting on someone?
It's just weird.
Yeah, you're not even in the gym or whatever, and you notice this muscle that wasn't there before. You say, wow.
Did you invent this muscle?
Yes, I don't know. I don't know. You're just at home minding your own business, and you decide to.
I mean, I think that's the problem with that is that you know that these people, they are attaching value to being skinny, mostly, I would say. So whenever they're saying something, you know that what they're actually meaning, because you're saying something that I already know. So why would you tell me like, your shirt is black? Like I know. Why are you telling me that my shirt is black? So if you're saying you look skinny, I'm thinking, you want to pay me a compliment saying I look skinny because you think that being skinny is synonymous of being beautiful, and that's wrong because it doesn't mean anything. You can be beautiful in every size. So just don't do it. Like, it's just weird.
Yeah, exactly.
But I feel like maybe there is a space to comment on someone's body if it's like unhealthy, like borderline.
Yeah.
But that's also something that the person that are very close to you should say, not just a random person on the street.
Yeah.
Because that can happen, because
Yeah.
you know, food and body image is a very, very delicate situation, and it can become negative in the sense of your mindset towards it very quickly
Of course.
if you're not, like, if you don't pay attention to it, because everywhere in the world, on social media, on the internet, everywhere, the ads that you see in the streets, they're all full of body image stuff. Like, you're always comparing yourself to someone, and some people very struggle with that a lot. So yeah, that's it.
Yeah. No, I know. You just shouldn't do that, and that's it. Yeah, I know. I think most of them people, they don't want, they mean no harm by saying that, especially in some culture. For example, when we are from, this thing, every time you meet a family member, like an extended, I don't know how to say, but like not your mom or not your brother or sister, but someone, an uncle, an aunt, or I don't know, cousin, or it's always, especially if in the south, you must say, you see you're in carne, or I don't know, I see you, they must comment on your body. Some other cultures, maybe they don't do that, but where we are from, it's more rooted, and they don't think it's harm. And if you make them notice, still they will deny it somehow. Like, but why? I just pay you a compliment. So it's a long process.
Yeah.
But I believe with the new generations, I mean, even newer than us, it's changing already.
Yeah.
So not all of them, of course, but most of them, I believe, by growing up, they will keep this kind of approach, and it will change.
Yeah. Also, the way you raise your children, like how we were raised, regarding food, is very like you should eat.
Yeah.
And that, like, it's weird, because like you should eat, but then you also shouldn't eat certain stuff. But then if you don't finish the food on your plate, then it's bad. But then you cannot skip dinner because then it's bad. It's like it's very weird. And that some food are okay, some food are bad, even if they're not bad. They're just different kind of food. And we don't learn to have a healthy relationship with food. Like, when I'm hungry, I eat. And that's fine. I don't need to force myself to eat, but I don't need to starve myself if I'm hungry. Like, that should be pretty simple, but then they make it very complicated when you grow up. I
had to. I mean, I think also you, but I had to forget first what I was taught before learning to be more healthy. To have more healthy relationships with the food, with the sport, with life in general. First, I had to forget the toxic behaviors, and some of them I am still struggling with. Sometimes it's just unconscious because I was raised like that, and I don't blame my parents because they were also raised even worse than how we were raised. So we are fixing it slowly. Yes, but I'm positive. Eish? And about positive things, is it time for the good things?
It is.
I'd like to check.
You will understand.
20 minuti.
È un altro.
Poi il secondo avrà anche la zuppa, magari. Eish. It's good time.
It's good time.
So still my first turn. I mean, the good thing is
I wonder.
This morning I ran my first marathon. Eccoci qua. What's your good thing? Yeah, I think that's it. I could talk about how I felt. No, that's why I'm very. I was saying sour, sore, stiff, and in pain, because the tendon decided to abandon me after a few hundred meters. So I ran 40k 41k in pain, arriving almost last, but I don't care. I honestly don't care. I said I didn't care when I ran the 10k. It was partially true, because I wanted to run a bit faster in some of them. Oh, actually, we didn't start the podcast back then. So I ran a series of 10k races during winter. In case I never talked about it, maybe
the last one we'll talk about something.
And I did good pace. I ran in good paces for me. But sometimes I hoped I could do it even faster, and I'm carefully avoiding using the word better, just faster. Because, but today I really don't care. They gave me the medal.
Go get it.
It was beautiful. I got emotional. I cried a lot when I arrived. In the end, I had the support of two people that love me. I mean, more people, but in particular two of them, Bibo and Brisk. We shout out to Brisk and Ivo too. And the people, the strangers around cheering and applauding, and it was beautiful, absolutely beautiful. There was pain. There was a lot. There were emotions. Most of them were good. The bad ones were mostly related to the pain.
Yeah.
I felt in my right leg. But I'm here, and I have the strength to record a video, which is a relaxing thing we're doing together. But still, the setup and such. So I'm still okay. It's not like I died in there, and that's it. So I'm very proud of myself.
I'm also very proud of you.
Thank you.
And my good thing is kind of related to your good.
Why?
But we can talk more about yours also now.
If you want, I am done with what I have to say.
I mean, I also enjoyed the marathon. I watched it from the sidelines because me and Brisk, we basically went on different spots along the race to cheer and to give Vince some stuff that he needed, and it was just very nice and emotional. We made some signs, and then we would show the signs to people. Yeah, I'll go.
No, it's
Please,
okay.
I'll go.
Please continue.
Okay.
It's okay. I need to flex a bit.
And it was nice because it's very nice to see people laugh or smile and be happy that you're cheering for them, and that's yes. So the first one, okay. This was the last one when you arrived.
That's my bib number.
And the first one was this one. Keep running, keep farting, because Vincenzo is often farting. He's often found farting.
Is it?
You are often found farting.
Yes, I am often found farting.
And I would just...
And I fart also a lot when I'm alone, not only when I'm with them.
Yeah, always. And then I was just going around and showing this to people and be like, "Pot!" That means go, come on, to people in Slovak, and I was just shouting that, and they were like, ah.
Let's do a fermo immagine so I can save the screenshot for the
icons.
The cover. Yeah.
Yes.
Eccoci qua.
And so my good thing is seeing people run and more in general supporting others and seeing how your support can really be helpful.
It is. Apart from yours, if I may add, and
yes,
from yours, when people there were cheering all the time to everyone, so they were applauding us and me. I say me because at some point I was running alone because everyone was already ahead of me, so they were looking at me and cheering. Yeah, especially in this culture where usually people are more distanced. Not a lot, because if you compare to other cultures that are colder people on an average. So they were very close. They were screaming a lot of signs. It was beautiful. Please continue.
I mean, it's not my first time supporting people running. Like, it's been since I'm here. I have had friends that were doing runs, and I would always go to at least the finish line, if not also the beginning. And I don't know, it's just the face that they have when they see you, that you're there and you're like cheering for them. It's always nice. And then when you and it's also nice not just doing it for the people that you're there for, like just cheering everyone. Like people that you don't know. There's like all these kind of people, all ages, or like some people are like blind and they have the I don't know it's called, but like someone that runs with them so they know where you're going. And like you want to cry the whole time, because then you see, I don't know, like a mother that stops and kisses her son in the head, and then a dog that runs with them. I don't know, it's just so beautiful. And you're like, people are so supportive. It's very emotional.
Yeah. It was beautiful today. I really felt love all around. I forgot about all the sad things happening between people. And there was only love and respect and cheering. It was amazing. And I wanted to say also something.
I can say something. I also made a shirt for Vinci. That maybe we don't have to show, because it's probably very sweated on.
There's yours.
There's mine.
Which is similar. Maybe.
I can show it.
You want to go?
You don't have to take everything. By the way. I moved something.
Today I'm wearing this Dunder Mifflin Paper Company t-shirt, but that's better. So the design she made, we ordered 2 or 3 t-shirts from an online website, and they didn't arrive on time. They were supposed to arrive Wednesday, and today is a Sunday. They didn't arrive, but I think I'm glad they didn't, because wearing what you made, I mean, I was more proud. It was you made it, and it was different wearing it.
It's this is just the one I did before I did this, because I wanted to see if I was actually capable of doing it. And it's just a goat and this Hiles Satan,
I hope the YouTube's AI won't
how do you say
send the police
Satan
to us.
Yes,
you pronounce it the same
I mean
way.
the vegan thing, and then I mean it is vegan, and the go vegan, but Vince's was a bit different, but it was similar thing.
Goat and these 2 words on the back, and go vegan on the front. And so many people, I didn't expect it. I mean, with so many, around, I don't know, 10. Cheered and said go vegan out loud. Even the presenter in the end, when I crossed the finishing line on the mic, he said go vegan. Okay, no one was already around, because I was almost the last one, but everyone was already away. That's something I didn't appreciate. I was hoping for them to prolong it a bit, having some kind of party, or not a party, like like an event, with more music after the finish, but doesn't matter. So she made a t-shirt which is now in the I think. No, it's still I still have to wash it.
So yeah, and there was like, as I said, like finding a way to support others, and also using your hands and doing stuff your own is always nice. Like the signs and the shirt. Like I did it.
I keep them. I think
without buying. I mean, I bought the colors to do it, but that's it. So it was nice.
Nice. Thank you. What's
Thank
your
you
good? This was your good thing.
Yeah, it was like a
like
mashup.
Yeah.
Both.
Yes. Do you feel I interrupted you often? You wanted to say more?
I think you. Do you want to say more about the marathon? Okay.
So it's time for the soup.
Yes.
Shake for the soup.
Or we should shake ourselves and not the orange. Okay.
So my soup is in kind gently interacting with a stranger, and this is something that today was okay. We were accomunati.
You shared.
We were all sharing kind of a same thing, so maybe it was different, but by interacting with a stranger, I mean not going there and do something like the YouTubers and go there and give them a mystery box or $1, and in the mystery box there is a 20,000 each. But could be a nod, could be a smile when you a kind smile, not a creepy one when you cross eye, no, come si?
When you
make eye contact with someone.
Yes.
Please don't do that if it's a young woman. Usually it's scary if you're a man to smile. I mean, to make eye contact. Sometimes it's just inevitable. A nod, or just could be a greeting. I think I like it a lot. In cities it doesn't happen. It never happens. Maybe only with elder people sometimes. When you make eye contact with them, they greet you with good morning, good afternoon, or whichever equivalent you have in your country. But maybe you could be the first one. Maybe start with other people because they are more used to interact with strangers. You could greet them and that's it. And while you're walking by, because today when people were nodding to me or smiling to me, that was one of the best feeling I had during the running the marathon, during the marathon, yes. So I would say that just nod to strangers, just a respectful nod, a petit bow, bow, yes, that's my soup. I think we should all learn a bit more to interact with strangers.
Yeah.
Maybe laugh to something they said if they said it openly. I don't know if you should really need a recommendation for that. So don't insist on entering some other circle, even if they're alone. You don't know if they want to start an interaction, but a nod, a greeting, a gentle smile if the situation permits it. Yes, that's it. And now I'm just repeating.
Yeah, it's nice. I mean, you can kind of see what the vibe is if you wanted to,
yes,
like,
of course,
make friends.
Don't force it.
And making friends is always scary.
Yes.
But there is a way to do it in the wild, like they used to in the past. Like there is a way, but now it would be maybe considered a bit strange. So I guess you can start easy and then see what the vibe is. If the person responds, or if they're like looking away, they're like maybe don't go further. Just I would say try to focus and learn how to read body language. I know that not for everyone is easy to do that because it's complicated, I would say.
That's why you should just, for me, hit and run. Especially if you don't know how to read people, you're not used, accustomed to it. Just a nod and go. Even if you feel they want to, they are replying, just go. You just nodded. That's it.
That's
Sorry,
enough.
you're closing me because I interrupted. Maybe.
No, it's okay.
Please.
And that's it. So, yeah, I mean, the body language, you can decide if you want to read it or not. But just be mindful of that. There are ways that people can communicate stuff to you without actually saying it. Because for some people, I would say mostly women, it's hard to be direct sometimes because we're kind of educated in a way that like you need to be nice, you need to be always smile, even if you actually don't want something to happen, you're like always like, okay, it's hard to say no for us, so we need to unlearn that, to learn how to be more honest and direct without being afraid of hurting somebody else's feeling. So I would say that's you need to be mindful of that when you're communicating with people. And maybe they're just being kind. I mean, you're not doing anything, you're saying hi, that's fine, everyone is kind, but like if you're asking something or if you maybe pushing and then they're being kind, it doesn't automatically mean that they're comfortable. It can also mean that they don't know how to react. So it is complicated, I would say. So
I do that sometimes, but only when I'm moving. For example, I will never say hi to a person sitting on the bus because now this person, you don't know how they feel, and if they don't like it, now they could feel stuck because the bus is moving. It's not like they could go away. You don't know their past, you don't know their experience. So I'm only doing that usually. I'm only greeting elder people usually because I always love their reaction when you say Dobry večer, for example, to an elder person in the supermarket. It looks like they always appreciate and they always reply with pleasure. But for example, if you're on a tram, in a closed situation, I would say, and I'm not so sorry that we should explain this because it should come naturally. But I also acknowledge society, unfortunately, has tried, is still trying, and it's managing to pull us apart. So we should come together again, but with a gentle and a slow approach. Now this is just greet people. It's becoming very complex, but it is complex because we are complex animals. So
we are.
Please,
nice.
I would like to taste your soup.
Yeah, my soup is go to your local botanical garden.
Now?
Whenever you want.
Yes. Because you've been in Rome.
Yeah. I don't know if actually it's something that I wouldn't say all cities have. I feel like probably most cities have some sort of green space. I hope at least they do.
They have some sort of
green space, so it could be a garden or a park or something. But like you can go into those places. It's very, very nice and it gives you peace, I would say, to be in nature. Sometimes in cities it's hard to find nature, and going to gardens is a good way. And it's also very fun because I was raised kind of learning about plants because my mom, she studied them and then she worked with them for a while, so she's very good and she knows a lot of them, and so I'm always like trying to guess and see if I got it right. And it's I don't know, I love plants. Like whenever I go to botanical gardens, especially those, because it's kind of like a science land, you're like they're like divided in, this is the cactuses or the cacti, I think it's in English. This is the trees, and this is the roses, and this is the cherry trees, and you're like, it's all kind of together but separated, and they put the name of the plant there, so you're kind of learning how
usually
they look like
Latin and the local name or English names sometimes.
And it's just, I don't know, I just like it a lot, and I think it's a good way to spend your money.
Yes.
And to spend a day,
Yes.
I mean, also you don't have to necessarily like see it as a, when you go to an exhibition and a museum that you see all the stuff and then you leave. Like you can hang out there, you can just sit on a bench and enjoy the environment.
And usually, unless it's one of those overpopulated Instagram places, usually the money they are asking are the money they need to keep the place alive. So yes, this is a good way to spend your money if you have some extra to spend. It's beautiful also for the soul and the body.
Yeah.
Yes, because you breathe a different air, and it's usually they're at least, if not isolated or away, at least they are covered by the daily pollution.
Mm-hmm.
So and the amount of plant is usually cleaning. Strongly the pollution present in the air. So yes, and also those are all of them are beautiful.
Yeah.
You don't have to know the plants.
Yeah,
or you don't have to.
But it's
because
like
in a museum sometimes
wonder.
I
remember when we went to the one here, and we were just looking at the plants like I've never seen this before.
Yes.
Like they're all so different and so beautiful and so like funny also. I don't know, it's just all the leaves, like
Shapes,
how many leaves can there
colors.
be? So many, and they're also different, but I don't know,
how they react, how they grow.
Yeah.
So beautiful.
Yeah, and also I feel like it's very nice to see it in different seasons. I mean, of course you can imagine if you go in the winter. I mean, I'm sure some are actually closed in the winter, I would say. Maybe not the greenhouses, maybe those can be fine even in the winter, but just to see that nature is beautiful also when it's not blooming. Like you can see, or like how some plants are, the evergreens, like they're always the same all year long. Some change so much. I don't know, just nice.
Yeah, it is. Yes, that's a good soup.
Thank you.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, very herbaceous.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, I think we can conclude the shaking.
I can
It's
scoop
in
it
circles now.
Okay.
So.
Like this?
We can go big.
Like this?
Yes. Wow. Vertical, horizontal, circles.
Wow.
Next time will be, I don't know, trapezoidale.
Trapezoidale. Yeah.
So thank you for sharing today. Thank you for being here.
Yes.
As usual, we would like to, if you want, of course, and if you feel the need or the pleasure of it, share your soup of the week and your recipe, or also about good and bad things,
or comment ours.
Also, yes, your experiences, if you like. I know sharing with strangers is different, but you don't have to go personal. And that's it. We are mostly interested in comments, because I know likes are about likes, and subscriptions are more about the algorithm. I believe we are more interested about the connection with people. So that's why comments.
But also you can subscribe and like. It's not forbidden. You can do it. And we post on Mondays usually.
Yes, Monday at 11.
If stuff permits.
Yes. So thank you.
Thank you. Enjoy your week. Bye.